Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to your Chumash celebration. I know how hard you worked to get to this day. And mazal tov to all the parents, grandparents, and friends that are joining us by Zoom. We miss you. We wish we could have you here in person, and hopefully next year. I wanted to give you a quick bracha. And in order to do so, I want to first celebrate you and how in this journey that you are beginning to learn Torah, getting your first Chumash. It is so exciting. And this morning I had a conversation with your Mora Edna, where we talked about her excitement this morning, where she said, I woke up this morning and I was so excited, as if this was the first time ever that I'm doing a Chumash celebration. And we all know that this is not Mora Edna's first Chumash celebration. But she woke up this morning so excited, and for each and every one that she does, as if it's the first time. As if this is the first time. So I want to connect that. I want to connect today to something you just learned recently. How many of you learned about the moon recently with Mrs. Cohen? Yeah, it was great, right? So we had a great program about the moon. What can today possibly have to do with learning about the moon? What can our Chumash celebration, how does that connect to learning about the moon? So we learned from Mrs. Cohen, who's here today, right? We learned that the moon seems like it's going away, but actually it's just going in cycles. It just keeps coming back. So I'm going to connect that to today. We are about to embark on this journey. We're about to go on this journey where you are getting your first Chumash and learning Torah. And the beauty of Torah is that no matter how many times we learn it, it's not that we learn it and then we put it aside. It keeps coming back. The psukim we learned, and the prakim we learned, and the parsha we learn, and every Simchat Torah every year, when we celebrate the completion of the Torah, what do we do right away? We start reading it all over again. Because we're never really done. Because this is just the beginning. This is just the first step of your Torah learning for the rest of your life. And every year, I give you a bracha, that every year you renew the excitement that you feel about learning today. Every single year. And every single year when you learn the same parsha and you learn the same Sefer Torah, that you actually not just have the excitement, but also learn it a little bit more deeply. Learn new things every single year. That's the beauty of Torah, is that we don't just learn it over and over again, but every time we learn it, we learn something new about it. And just like the moon, it shines this amazing light. I give you a bracha that you should continue to feel as excited as you do today on the stage, as excited as Mora Edna feels, just like it's her very first time doing it. That every time you open up that Chumash, you feel as if it's your first time learning it with that kind of excitement. Mazal tov.
היום הוא יום גדול לכולנו, היום הוא יום נפלא.
The light's green. This one's green too. What do you
היום
want me to do? They're both green.
I'm gonna come down a second. 1 second. So sorry.
We're taking a 2-minute technical break. Why don't you go back and sit down? They can hear it on Zoom.
You know what, the moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and stuff can hear you really well. So just make sure that when you get up there, you say it as loudly as you can. Okay?
היום הוא יום גדול לכולנו, היום הוא יום נפלא. היום אנחנו יוצאי כיתה ב' מקבלים את החומשים. זה חומש החומש הראשון, חומש בראשית. למדנו הרבה על תורה הקדושה. השם נתן עצת תורה לעם ישראל על הר סיני. משה ריבד שני לוחות אבנים ועליהם כתובים 10 הדיברות. כל שנה אנחנו משנים לקרוא את התורה בברכת נזק ומתחילים שמונה בראשית. בספר בראשית יש 12 פרשות. שיר הפרשות. ילדים וילדות בואו יחד להבין את שמות הפרשות בחומש בראשית. בראשית נוח, לך לך וירא, חיי שרה, תולדות. וישב וישלח, וישב מקץ, ויגש, ויחי. אלה שמות הפרשות בחומש בראשית, פרשת השבוע, פרשת ושלח. ילדים וילדות בואו יחד להבין את שמות הפרשות בחומש בראשית. בראשית נוח, לך לך וירא, חיי שרה, תולדות. וישב וישלח, וישב מקץ, ויגש, ויחי. אלה שמות הפרשות בחומש בראשית, פרשת השבוע, פרשת ושלח. This year we are going to learn Parshat Lech. This Parshat teaches us a lot about meaning and ceremony. אנחנו כל כך שמחים להתחיל ללמוד תורה. אנחנו שמחים. אנחנו שמחים להתחיל ללמוד תורה. אנחנו שמחים לעשות בדברי תורה. אנחנו שמחים להתחיל ללמוד תורה. אנחנו שמחים לעשות בדברי תורה. ללמוד תורה, ללמוד תורה מההתחלה. ללמוד תורה, ללמוד תורה מהבנה. ללמוד תורה, ללמוד תורה בהתמדה. כל יום, כל השנה. אנחנו שמחים להתחיל ללמוד תורה. אנחנו שמחים לעשות בדברי תורה. אנחנו שמחים להתחיל ללמוד תורה. אנחנו שמחים לעשות בדברי תורה. ללמוד תורה, ללמוד תורה בהתחלה. ללמוד תורה, ללמוד תורה בהבנה. ללמוד תורה, ללמוד תורה בהתמדה. כל יום, כל השנה. אנחנו שמחים They packed their bags and left their home. They became the first followers of the Shem and started the Jewish people. The journey of Avram and Sarai led them to the beautiful land that Shem gave them. That land is promise to the children and grandchildren of Abraham and Sarah. We are the children and grandchildren of Abraham. The first words which we learn in our HaChumashim are the words left us off. The words which Hashem used to tell Abraham and Sarai to embark on their journey.
These words remind us that by learning Torah, we can be a blessing.
They remind us why by following the example and leading of our Abba and Mama, we can be a blessing.
Yes, just like Abraham and Sarah, we can be a blessing. Lech lecha to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place that you don't know. Lech lecha on the journey I will bless you. It should be a blessing. It should be a blessing. It should be a blessing. Lech lecha. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and I shall praise your name. Lech lecha, on the journey I will bless you. Journey of love, l'simchat chaim, l'simchat chaim, lech lecha. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lech lecha. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha, and I shall praise your name. Lech lecha, the journey that I will show you. Lebracha, l'simchat chaim, l'simchat chaim, lech lecha. I shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lech lecha.
The Torah teaches us important stories about Migdash in our history.
השנה אנחנו גם לומדים את פרשת וירא.
אנחנו לומדים על מידות ודרך ארץ מאברהם ושרה. נורמת בשר בהכנסת אורחים לזריזות ביקורים ומצוות. Hashem gave us the Ten Commandments, Asher HaDibrot.
The Torah teaches us how to live our lives.
What is written in the Torah? Makati Batorah.
The Torah is a present. You just need to accept it.
have to tell you the truth. I was not sure at the beginning of this year when we found out that we would have to wear our masks and our grown-ups and the imas and abbas and the sabas and saftas and the bubbies and zadis would not be able to come. I thought I wasn't really sure we would be able to have a Chumash party. But Mora Edna and Mora Shiri said, we must have a Chumash party and it will be beautiful. And they were right. You guys did an amazing job today. I am so proud of you. So you know what, boys and girls, when we do something beautiful like this, we always have to remember to say thank you to all of the people who helped us, right? And I'm going to help us say thank you today right now. I want to say thank you to Mrs. Lotion and Mrs. Rouse, who helped so much. Who's making sure that all the grown-ups can see us today. Look at all your grown-ups on the screen. And you know what?
Making it so light.
He's
Yes,
making bright
too
lights at
bright,
you.
yeah.
You know what? Your grown-ups are on the screen and we tried to move the screen a couple of times.
No, that's
But you
Much
know,
better.
they're all watching.
Much
Okay.
better.
And Mr. Newman and Mrs. Antine who helped you make your Chumash covers. And this amazing set. This amazing set. And also, even though they teach the English class, we know that you get so much help from Mrs. Strauss and Mrs. Kugler. Thank you so much. And then I want to tell you, this is the very special part, and we're going to stand up and say thank you for our moras. This is the special part. I want to say thank you by standing up and clapping for, here we come, you're right. That one of the friends thought we forgot you, Mora Edna and Mora Shiri. We're going to stand up and say thank you to Mora Shiri and Mora Edna.
You forgot yourself in her. That's what I just said.
That's very sweet of you. Okay, we have a surprise for you.
I know it. We saw it when we were walking the other class.
I know.
And my mom's what's it called?
Okay, are you ready, Mrs. H, for our big surprise? Are you ready? I am. I am ready. Okay, boys and girls, here comes our funny surprise.
As our Parsha begins, Abraham lives in Bavel.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to begin the play. Now, where was I? Yes, Abraham lives in...
Excuse me. But when our Parsha opens, he's not Abraham at all. He's Avram.
Whatever. Anyway, the story starts when Abram runs to his wife, Sarah.
Excuse me.
Now what?
You know what? When our Parsha begins, her name is not Sarah, it's
Sarai!
How do you know all this?
Because it's easy. We learned it more Anna. Yeah.
Well, you know, I have a Chumash that I got when I was in second grade from Mora Edna and Mora Shiri. So I know a lot of stuff.
You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Abram and Sarai.
Nothing is wrong.
Because you don't have a view. Sarai, I have big news.
Abram, what do you mean?
Hashem spoke to me. Did he speak to you?
No.
Oh, no. Ed, you want to know what he said?
Yeah. What do you think?
We're going on vacation.
What? When? Where are we going?
We're going. Actually, go down. We're going someplace super special.
Okay, well, let me get my stuff. I guess I'll have to pack. All right, I'll be ready in a minute.
Ooh, teddy bear. That's super important. We need a teddy bear. What else? Stuff animals, yeah. Super important.
Whoa! Yeah, how are you going to survive without clothes?
Okay, and Hashem led Avram and Sarai to Canaan, which we now call Israel. But after a time, there was a great famine, means there wasn't enough food, in Canaan. And Avram and Sarai went down to Mitzrayim to look for food.
What happens when Abraham and Sarai get to Mitzrayim?
I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to learn it in the Chumash.
Hey, look around. Who are all these people?
Oh!
My name is Eli. My name's Nina. My name's people.
Okay, these are
Wait, who are all these people?
these are amazing second graders.
I know who they are. Do you know who they
I
are?
recognize a couple.
They do look fun, kind of familiar. I think they are the bracha that Hashem gave us.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
And guess what, Abraham? They are going to receive their Chumashim today, and they're going to learn all about you.
Oh,
I'm the
yay!
star. I'm the star.
All right, all
I'm
right.
the star.
Yeladim.
You're the stars.
All right, we wish you luck. We can't wait to hear what they learn.
Okay.
So exciting.
Thank you very much, Abraham. So everybody wave goodbye. Okay. Okay, guys. This is the part that you've been waiting for. Don't forget what we're going to do. You are going to get these beautiful Chumashim. And after that, you're going to have your treat. Okay. When we give you the Chumash, you're going to come up and you're going to take a picture with your moras. So your moras are coming up. And
Can I get a picture?
one second. And I wanted to tell you that we are also very thankful to our, some of the friends sponsored your Chumashim today. So Eli 11's grandparents sponsored today, and Ariel Berman's family, and even Mara Edna sponsored your Chumashim today.
She sponsors everything.
And finally,
She
finally, the children of the lower school made a special sponsorship too, to thank the teachers who taught them Chumash, Mrs. Weiss, Mrs. Arzwan, and Rabbi Zucker. And I see Maratova in the audience. And actually, the lower school students sponsored the Sidur party in honor of Maratova. So she'll have to come back for that one too. Okay. Are you ready, boys and girls?
Yes.
Yes, we are. We are.
Yes, I'm totally ready.
Okay.
I would be born ready.
When I say your name, come on and get your Chumash and go take a picture with Mara Edna like we practiced. Chaya Ahava Bramson. Go take a picture with Mara Edna. Mazal Masha Weinberg. Rivka Rina Litwak.
Are you on?
Okay. Hold on one second. Come over here, sweetheart. Good. Okay. Now Rivka's no, that's the move. Thank you. That's the first. Nava Sophia Baral. Dina Green. Hosea Aliyah Corcos. Naftali Moshe Fine. Michal Shoshana Natanov. Lavi Gad Tiber. Eli Yaakov Levin. Yishai Ayal Kodal. Ezra Asher Yerachmiel Rosenfeld. Ariel Mayer Berman. You know what, Mara Edna, I kept this one for last. Can I tell you why? This is Golda Miriam Dermers, and she's going back to Israel. And we will miss her so much. I'm so glad you got to be with us for your Chumash party. And we have loved having your family here at school. All good. So Mazal Tov on the Chumash and Mazal Tov on the Okay, the last thank you I want to give is from all of the parents on the screen to our Moras, and they've sent from the parents and the PTO a present for the Moras, and we will give it to the Moras just now after this, after you come off the stage. So thank you on behalf of the parents also. So now one more picture.
Thank you, Morashi.
תודה,
Moed. Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
Okay, when Mara Agna plays the music, we are going to come off the stage the same way we got on. So very nicely. Are you ready? Now you're on Chumash and you're going to have your party with your treats. Get ready.
Thank you.